Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I know I haven't been on here in a hot minute, but I just thought I'd jump on here and do my flip through for my planner for 2024. I'm still planning, I just haven't been able to be active on YouTube as much. Just, life, mom life, working mom life, all the things. So let's go ahead and go through, and you're gonna hear some background noise because my kids are home from school on winter break. So this is just the best I can do right now. All right, so for 2024, I decided to go with the Passion Planner. I went with an undated version, but it is Monday start. I kind of made this decision right at the end of 2023. I had like one of those days where I just kind of had a crisis and was like, I'm not a planner piece and I need to start over and do something new. So I ordered one of these and it arrived halfway through November. So I decorated it with some really cool stickers, which was super fun. I love all of these. This is, if you don't know, the doll from What We Do in the Shadows. I love that show. And then I have like the Muppet Christmas Carol back here. This one has gotten a little bit beat up just where the placement is. So I probably won't do that next time, like put it right there. I've had to super glue it down a few times. So the first thing I did in this planner, which I really like I'm going to do next year, is I made a page here that's just kind of like basically my why page. So it has pictures of my kids and it's just a good reminder, like when I open up my planner, just to see them there. It's encouraging to work on my planner and like make plans for as far as being motivated to plan vacations or plan fun activities. Sometimes I can get overwhelmed or depressed and not really want to look at my planner, but this is a good reminder of why I do it, because it's making memories with them. So for my introduction page, just throughout the year, I added some of the stickers I found, like as I would get stickers or get Pipstick subscriptions, different things like that, and I just would add some of my favorite ones. So I really like how that turned out. This is the pages that's kind of instructions on how to use the Passion Planner, and I've just thrown in, these are like random stickers the kids have given me, and then like some kid art, just like covering that up. So I'll probably do that again next year because I don't really, like once I read these pages, I don't need them anymore and they're just there in the planner. So I just use them for putting like kid art and old pictures. So I put some old pictures, and then this is the 2023 picture of my kids with Santa. These are my cleaning list, a little hard to see, but they're my daily cleaning and weekly cleaning checklists. And then my roadmap. So at the time I was pregnant with my 5th child, so my goals were pretty like simple, just like have a healthy baby, try to sleep, try to eat healthy, drink plenty of water, that kind of thing. So I didn't do anything with this page this year. Okay, so like I said, it started in November of 2023. I had fun decorating these, but I really wouldn't look at them much after that. So the other thing with it being undated is all the calendars are in the beginning. So for the reflections, they were a little overwhelming for me at the time. So I would just put in like basically junk journaling, like things that I had at the time, like this random picture from Chuck E. Cheese, put it in there. And I really like that idea, so I'm going to do that again next year. It's like kind of like memory keeping, because I use my planner for both planning but also memory keeping. So like the Christmas program bulletin, putting that in there after December. And then like little things my kids will give me, or just memorabilia. This is like a Valentine's Day card from my husband. I like to keep those, and so why not put them in my planner where I'm gonna keep this because it's a memory planner, and then it's in a nice place where I can find it easily instead of just like stuffed in a drawer. So like I said, I would make those calendars and not really look at them, to be honest, but that's okay. Okay, so preschool graduation. Okay, and then this was fun. So once my 5th child was born, she was born in June, I had these stickers for like 1 week old, 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, and then after that it's like monthly pictures. And I really wanted to take the pictures, but I was like, well, what am I going to do with them? They're just going to sit on my phone like they did with all my other kids. So I remembered that I have like a little photo printer, so I was motivated to take her picture, print it off, and then put it with the stickers in here as a memory keeper. So that was really fun. And this is our first photo as a family of 7. So that's really cool. Yeah, just like I said, some junk journaling here. Like this is a tag. Some Pokemon cards my kids gave me. Okay, and yeah, her 1 month photo. So because I did this this planner goes from November 2023 to December 2024, which is technically not big enough for, but you'll see I did skip a couple months because when I was very pregnant, I was sick a lot and I didn't really feel like writing in my planner. So the calendars, that stays consistent, but it does, I run out of calendars. There's her 3 month picture. This time I actually did write in it a little bit. My voting sticker, early voted. More kid art. And then, yeah, I didn't have enough calendars for an October. Well, let's wait. I think that was October. Yeah, so I didn't have one for November or December. So I just kind of used this one page and put all of them on there. And I usually put our family Christmas card in there too. So that's fun. Okay, so this first week that I have in here is November, this is like second week of November, November 13th, which I guess is the 3rd week. And this is 2023. So I would put my ultrasound pictures in here, which I really liked doing. And I think it was a good idea because otherwise they do kind of sit in a photo album. I don't look at them a whole lot. And sometimes I don't remember whose is whose without like looking at the little, inscription. So this is kind of what I was doing at first is any white space, I would just use a mild liner and color it in. And I don't really like the way that looks because like this one turned out okay. But this one, I really didn't write in a lot because at this point I was getting really sick. And so it just looks too heavy and messy. And this is kind of where I dropped off. So I started to feel nauseous, tired, no appetite. Not every pregnancy feels like that for everyone, but just some people really do have a rough time. And that was, unfortunately, I was right there, but that's okay. So I went ahead and decorated December, but I didn't get back into it. So this is what it looks like when I decorate it and it's not used. These are, a lot of these stickers are either from Happy Planner or, like I know these for sure are from Live Love Posh. And then I also have Pipsticks stickers in here. Okay, so this week is the week of January 8th through the 14th. I did not use this at all. I was just too sick at all. I didn't even decorate it. So this is like later I went back and put in random stickers I had that I was not going to use, like extras from sticker sheets. And then I kind of started to get back into it here. I tried to, this is this January 15th. And then my son's birthday week, so I just did all yellow because he likes Pikachu. And I just thought they kind of went together. I love this spread. It's like a book inspired spread. So I love the way that turned out. This is so cute. These are stickers from Pipsticks for Valentine's Day, like leading up to Valentine's Day. But yeah, unfortunately, really wasn't feeling good, so I didn't write in a whole lot. And then week of Valentine's Day. I'm excited to use this sticker book again from Happy Planner. This looks so pretty, but yeah, I just was not feeling good. This is not the whole planner, I promise. We will get back to it. Okay, so this is the rest of the pregnancy. So this is like starting in February, going through March. And Okay, yeah, it goes through till the middle of May. So I did not use it at all. Didn't even look at it. Sat on my shelf. So I had all of these baby stickers for like how big the baby was that I got on Etsy. And I didn't want them to just go to waste. So I went ahead and put them in here and just wrote how many weeks I was when they were that size. And, but yeah, just wrote here, like, this is why I didn't write it. And that's, you know, like I said, we go through time periods like that. But I was really happy that I finally started to feel better right at like the end of the pregnancy when I was getting close. This is like 2 weeks before she was born. And so I really got back into it, started filling it in with either events or some journaling. And then if I didn't have a lot to say, I would just use stickers I had or some like stamper markers. So yeah, I do like how that looks better, and that's kind of how I like the method I stuck to for the rest of the year. This is the week that she was born. So that was really cool. I had a lot of memories I could write in there. This is the week of Father's Day. And then I'm on my maternity leave at this point. A lot was going on, but it was nice to be able to keep track of it all because it just goes by so fast. Like they say, it's the longest, shortest time, so. 4th of July. A lot of these are Simply Gilded stickers. Like I got this Simply Gilded washi and it's just so cute. I love it. And then this is for my other daughter. She turned 2, her birthday week. Disney dogs. Love this sticker book. First week of school. This is like Modern Farmhouse, I think, or Farmhouse. But I got this washi off of Simply Gilded, and it's just the cutest thing. It's little chickens, and their little feet and beaks are gold foil. It's probably one of my favorite washis I got this year. Miss Maker. And as you can tell, like, some of these spreads are a little crazy to look at, but they don't start off that way, and I really like have just learned over the years to make it work for me. I used to make them where they were like perfectly lined up. Writing was perfect, not messy, not chaotic like this, but it didn't work for me. So I had to change some things. So yeah, I had heard another planner say that if there was any advice they could give, is just to make the planner work for you, not somebody else. So like if you get on Instagram or something and see someone else's planner, you can appreciate it, but like if that style is not going to work for you, that's okay. A lot of times I would do like Bible journaling down here, so I'd write like a verse that was kind of speaking to me that week, and that was really uplifting to look back at that. This can be used, I think, for journaling or plenty of things, but for me, it's usually I'll put a verse there, and it's a good balance, like reminder. I do use the this week's focus box and the gratitude box. Those are, well, it's good things that happen, but I use it as like gratitude or just good things that happened. And then for these, they actually are divided up into personal and work to-do list, but I do not use it like that. I use it all for personal. Sometimes there's a few work things thrown in there just because I don't keep a work planner right now. But yeah, pretty much all home stuff. And You can prioritize it to like top priority, and errands. But for me, it doesn't really, it's just easier for me to just write it down when I think of it and not try to figure out which one's more important than the other. So oftentimes when I will set up a new planner, I'll just go ahead and like, if it's something I do every month, the first week of the month, I'll just go ahead and write it in for the whole year. And that means it'll be on a random one, and that's okay with me. I don't mind that. Because like if I really need to prioritize, I'll put it on my phone to-do list. These are like Happy Planner emotions stickers from like their emotions book. And I really love these. They're really helpful when you're doing memory keeping and journaling, just to kind of throw in like how you were feeling. So this is really cute. I love this spread. It's from Pip Sticks. These are some Halloween stickers I got a few years back. And I really like, it's just really cute. I'm not even a big frog person, and it's just so cute. But yeah, I was very, very good about writing for the rest of the year. I really, once I had the baby, I felt a lot better, and I wanted to start keeping memories again of everything going on. So this is my birthday week. This is one of my favorite washies I have from Simply Gilded. It's like a spotty dotty. It's so pretty. And then we get into Thanksgiving. So I just did a lot of cozy fall spreads in November. There's 2 of them really. I said I did a lot, but I really did. I just did 2. It's funny. All right, and then got into Christmas. I have so many Christmas stickers, so I was like, let's go to town. Let's use these Christmas stickers. Really get in the spirit here. All right. And then this is today, actually, Sunday. So there's still a little bit more I need to fill in here, just some memory keeping. And then I'll find a Bible verse to write here probably. And that is the end of 2024. I am stopping it on the 29th because I do want to go ahead and use my new planner for January 1st. So I'll just plan the last few days of December in there. I'm going to use Passion Planner again next year because it worked really well for me. It's structured enough that like it guides me, like to be able to, like I have a place to put this, I have a place to put my gratitude, a place to put my focus, and a place to put like a Bible verse or some kind of decoration. And then the rest of it I can kind of play with. So sometimes I'll put appointments and I'll try to put them at the time block that it's going to take place, but I'm not strict about it. So like, for instance, like sometimes an appointment will only be a half hour, but I'm not gonna just make it to fit only that line. I'll just put a box because it's like I don't have much else going on that day, so it's okay that it takes up more space. And then I'll fill in with like stickers, decorative, and journaling, memory keeping. Even just as simple as like what I was watching, what I have for dinner, just something to fill it in. I like the way it looks when it's filled in. So this week isn't really a week. It's just more like I was writing down things I had to write in my new planner and I didn't have it yet. So this was a place, like a catch-all place I could just write things down that I had going on, like my future work schedule, different things like that. And then this are extra pages that I ended up having left over at the end. So I actually used this to do just some Bible journaling. So I have a devotional here that I was going through. And for me, when I go through a devotional, I like to actually just write out the devotional. Like when I'm writing, thinking about it, reading it, it really helps it soak in for me a little bit better. So it was just fun to kind of decorate it with some stickers and write it out and work on my penmanship a little bit. So I have fun with that. So like the scripture part, I would write in print And then the prayer part I would write in cursive, and that was fun. So, because sometimes I just have a lot of extra stickers that I can't really fit into a spread. So they're still cute. I want to use them, but they kind of mismatched, and that's okay. So just throw that together. This one's like really heavy. I used a lot of the space up. I think I was starting to get toward the end of yeah, okay. So like that was the end of these pages, and I was like, I still had a lot of devotional to go. So I was really trying to use up my space there. Now this was a good idea to do. This is a recurring tasks page that I made. So it has like anything that repeats: my weekly cleaning schedule, my daily things I want to do, annual things I want to do, things that happen just periodically throughout the year. So this was great to just have it all in one place and kind of like brain dump it basically. Now, I'm probably not going to do this next year, because what I ended up doing is after I wrote all this down, I went back and put it in my phone as a permanent note with like check boxes. So when I'm setting up my 2025 planner, I went ahead and checked off the box once it was written in the planner. So I'm going to keep that note, and even if I switch phones or something, just have it transferred so that it's in one place and I don't have to worry about finding my planner or rewriting this all out, because it took a long time to make this, but it came out cute. It was kind of like when I was still figuring out how I was going to do this planner. This is just like random important information that I had. And then this is sections of the house I need to organize. So there's quite a lot, and I did very little this year. So definitely something I need to work on for next year. I probably need to make another checklist in my new planner, but I'm not sure if I will yet, because I didn't use this very much. It wasn't really helpful to me. Like, I think this year it might be helpful for me to just kind of start in one room and then gradually work my way through the house. So if you guys have any like recommendations on books that you read that helped you with that, I have read Marie Kondo, Tidying Up, and it was really helpful, but I do have 5 children and I live in a pretty small house. So I might need something more along those lines of like, you know, not monetizing, but like making the most of my space that I have. I have limited space, so how can I take advantage of that? Okay, so my wish list. This was a good idea. I'm definitely going to do this again, because it kind of made it to where like, if you're thinking about like, okay, I really want an Apple Watch at some point, and I got one for my birthday, but I just wrote it down as like, this is something I want someday. I wrote this a long time ago. And then it was like, I wouldn't be trying to look up buying one all the time. It was like, it's on my wish list. And then when it's my birthday, I can look at this wish list and decide if that's something that I want to tell my husband that I want. My pen test here, I had I have a lot of cool mild liners and stuff. And this I think would be really helpful to be like, okay, this specific marker, like this is what it looks like when you put it out on paper, but I never went back to it. So it looks pretty, and I'm glad I did it, because it kind of took, like, it used up these pages in the planner that I needed to use up, but I'm probably not going to use it or do that again, just honestly. This is just a brain dump page. I initially made it 2 pages, but I never ended up using this one, so I repurposed this page. But this was just things I need to work on at some point. So I'll definitely have another one of those. It's always good to have one, just because it really helps when you're like trying to go to sleep at night and you're thinking about everything you have to do. This is my, I like to do this sometimes. So this is a collage of the wrapping paper that the kids got for Christmas. They each get a different color wrapping paper just to be able to tell their presents apart and everything. But yeah, just really cute. And you can't really see this really well, but this is actually a tissue paper here at the bottom from American Girl. I just thought that was really cool. So this is a planner specific wish list. So planner things. might do that again. Not sure. Might just put it in the regular wish list because I never really, like I said, I never really ended up using it. I made like 3 things. At one point in the summer when I was on maternity leave and I had some extra time on my hands, I was really into TikTok and I got really motivated to try to get followers, but once I got back to work, it was just too much for me and I kind of just, you know, had to reassess my priorities. And for me, it's not really something I need to do right now. So that's where it got left off. Just some ultrasound pictures that I had that I wanted to get down on the paper because they were just stuffed in the back pocket back here and they weren't doing anything. So like I said, I wanted to fill this paper up. Some extra Chuck E. Cheese picture. These are just kind of like some personal pages, but basically I was thinking about taking a new job, so I did make a big pros and cons list. Using this as an extra page in the planner, I think actually is really good because it was a big decision I had to make in 2024, so why not? They give you a lot of extra pages, so I think that's great if you can use it for something functional like that. My interview questions I wanted to ask, and then just some brainstorming here, vacation ideas. I didn't really need the whole page. So this is getting back to that devotional. I still had a lot more to write, so I went ahead and used up this page. And then these are just like ephemera or memorabilia that I had laying around. Like when I left my old job, I had things on a bulletin board, just funny things and pictures of the kids. So I didn't want to just throw it away. So it was like, you know, it's closing up that chapter of my life in 2024. So I went ahead and moved it into this planner and a picture that my son drew for me that was hanging up at work, or colored for me, I'm sorry. Okay, birthdays. Obviously these are going to be in my phone, so I don't really need this anymore, but it's okay. I did write down like some friends' birthdays on here, and that was helpful because there are some people I want to remember their kids' birthdays and stuff too. This is going back to the devotional again, using up that space. This is a wardrobe savings list that I had made. After I had my baby, I really wanted to get some new clothes that were not maternity clothes. So I kind of came up with an idea, and we'll see if I kind of stick with that. I don't know. I ended up doing a subscription box instead because I don't really like shopping and going to fitting rooms. It's just takes up a lot of time. I don't really have that right now, but that's okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a subscription box instead this year. This is my Christmas shopping list. Really just brainstorming, honestly. Like, not necessarily what I did, but just brainstorming. Getting back to that devotional again. And then this I'll definitely do again. Well, I don't know, actually. So I came up with this 2025 planner setup checklist. So yeah, I probably will do this again. What I ended up doing was just writing down like things that repeat from the repeating task list I had, and then also some goals I wanted to work on, and just really anything I could think of, like anything that was on my to-do list. I was like, okay, I need to do that next year, or I need to make sure like I'm checking the lunch money balance online, like little things you do not want to forget. I would just throw it on here, and it didn't have to look pretty. It was just like, you know, brainstorming kind of basically, or brain dumping. So I used this when I was setting up my 2025 planner, and it was helpful. So I'll definitely make another one of these again, just if not for anything else other than just brain dumping. This is just one of my birthday cards. So just put that in there for some memories. And then I have the Santa picture from this year. So I'll probably always put a Santa picture in there because it's just fun. And these are my washi swatches and my current washies I have. I definitely want to do this again. Not only does it just look pretty, but it's also a good way to know what you have without like looking through a box. That can be kind of overwhelming. So just to kind of like look down and be like, okay, oh, I'm going to use this one. So I need to do that again, and I think I'm going to try to do it sooner than later. I didn't make this until the very end of the year this year, and It would be better to do it, I think, in the beginning of the year and then maybe leave some space if I want to get more washies. I'm trying to be good about using up my stash right now. So this is my 2024 Spotify Wrapped. I thought this was fun. So I used my photo printer and just printed off like really like a square of 6 photos, and then I would cut them up. So the album covers of my top songs, top artists. This is an audiobooks page. I can't remember all the audiobooks I listened to in 2024 specifically. I know I did this one for sure and this one for sure. Those were completed. There's one I'm halfway through right now that's not going to make it in here in time. And I don't remember what I did before that. So next year, hopefully this will be a bigger page. My goal is to try to do complete 6 books in 2025. Some debt payoff stuff, more memory keeping, preschool program, Christmas program. These are some old photos of my firstborn that I found. They're from a long time ago, 2019, and they're just sitting in a drawer. So I put them in here because I'm gonna keep this so I can look back on that. A birthday card my son made me. This is adorable. This is a picture of me at work that my son drew. I'm a pharmacist, so you can kind of tell the bottles. And then once again, just some things my kids gave me. This is like a piece of paper that I thought was cute, so I glued it in there. This is something my son wanted for Christmas, so I put it there so I wouldn't forget. And then I made one of these washi boards in the back. I'm not really good at it yet, so as you can tell, there's like a lot of ends here. I need to cut those off, but I think it looks better than just white, so I don't know. I have to think about what I'm going to do next year. I might do scrapbook paper instead next year. Might be a little easier for me to configure. But this is what our family looks like at the end of the year. And then in this pocket, I just have some random things that I couldn't either like fit in, like some baby cards that people had given me. And then like things that my kids made me for Mother's Day. So if I had room, I would have put them in the pages, but I just didn't. So they're going back in there for now. And then this is something I bought separately on Amazon, but it has like really sticky adhesive on the back. And I put it there so I could put my pen here, and that was super useful. So I'm definitely doing that again for my next planner. So that is my 2024 planner. It's very, very, very chunky, and that's okay with me. I have, like I said, I just have 2 more days I have to fill in, and then I get started in my new planner. So I'm happy with this. It's, like I said, super chunky. And a lot of it too is the cards, all the cards in there. I like the way it looks. It's still held up. I really have to give Passion Planner a lot of credit for this. Yeah, this has definitely helped me this year, and I'm excited for next year. Thanks for watching.